today I want to take the opportunity to do a quick review of the Harbor Freight pneumatic barrel pump. So I have this ran up to my fuel tank there, and I have a couple 55-gallon drums of diesel here I'm going to be filling up. So now you'll see a couple different O-rings on here for depending on what size barrel you have. These are standard 55-inch barrels, so they're going to mate right up here. We're going to thread this in and then we'll take a look. So now this tube comes in different sections, so if you have shorter barrels you can disconnect these or extend them. And you'll see this elbow on top is free spinning so that we can tighten down the main body, and that's nice and snug. And then we're going to hook our air line up right here. So now something I wanted to point out, this pump is built to be run at 10 psi. It will bubble out your metal barrel at the top and bottom a little bit when you first use your metal barrels. Got on the old googly webs and looked it up, and 14 psi is when a metal barrel explodes. So make sure you are monitoring this gauge and make sure you're keeping this at 10 psi. It's probably best to set your air compressor at 10 psi rather than relying on this gauge, but I haven't had any bad luck so far. So we're going to open up our valve here, pressurize it, and right there we're at 10. Now I'm going to open up the valve up here to send the fuel to the tank. So you turn this clockwise to increase the pressure and counterclockwise to decrease the pressure. Again, I would highly suggest you put your air compressor at 10 psi. Now this is rated at 12 gallons per minute, and from past uses I can tell you that is very accurate. This does pump these barrels out pretty fast. And now the fuel line is a standard 3/4 inch fuel line. You can get those anywhere. If you need a longer one, they sell 20 foot, 30 foot, different lengths like that. But yeah, this does work very effectively. I am happy with my purchase. One would think it would be easier to order off-road diesel by the tanker and get it all filled up instead of having to fill up drums. However, in my area, which is already the most expensive fuel in the country here in PA, they want, by the time they're done with their delivery fees, off-road diesel is only 20 cents a gallon cheaper than on-road diesel. So I spent $70 on this here air-operated barrel pump. I go down to my local store here, I get a couple 55-gallon drums, and I just pump them into there myself. And I save 80 cents to $1 a gallon. So to save that much more, I don't mind taking this extra step, and this $70 pump will pay for itself very quickly. So as the tank runs down, the pressure drops. So that's about empty. So once that's all empty, the pressure will drop. I'm going to shut off the fuel first so that what's in the line doesn't backflow into the tank. And then I'm going to shut off the air. I'm going to disconnect my air line. Now over here, there's a ring that goes on here, and you pull that out and it's the pressure relief, but the little cheap key ring fell off, which is no big deal. I was going to open up this valve, and that will depressurize the tank, and you want to do that before you disconnect this. So I got some air coming out there. So once the pressure's down, we can go ahead and start unscrewing this. And that's all there is to operating the air-operated barrel pump and hooking it up. Again, I give it 5 stars. I think it's well worth the $70. I'm not sure if this is rated for diesel or not. I think it says not to use for fuel, but as you can see here, I have no issues with it at all, and I've been using this for a little while now with no problems at all. About the only thing to go wrong on this is O-rings, and you can get O-rings anywhere to replace them when they wear out. So again, well worth the $70. I hope this review helped you out. If you haven't hit the like and subscribe button on the channel yet, please do that now. I'd really appreciate the support. Thanks for watching.